Hi, Angie Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. You guys, what am I doing? Oh, okay, there we go. How's everybody doing? Okay, let me turn you on my iPad here. Let me bring you guys up, so just a second. All right. Just a second. Everybody have a nice Easter, those who celebrate. Okay. Okay. Just a second. I might have to do it like. Of course, it's not going to work that way. All right, there I am. Okay. Just 1 second still.
Don't get a HELOC or refinance if you want to tap into your home's equity. You can get up to
Okay. All right, let me go ahead and pause that now. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you, Mark Scheimer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I grabbed my pendulum. What's my pendulum going to do? You know what? Some people don't like the horn, so I have 2 bells. Thanks, Mark Scheimer. Okay, let me welcome people in. Well, that's a lot of different lights on my face, huh? Whatever. Okay. Welcome in, Lisa Hook. Welcome in, Becky, Joyce, Marsha Green, Jimmy B, Bob, welcome in, Lunar Muse, Christina, Joyce McPherson, Hales, EMT Girl, one of my wonderful moderators, Cheryl, welcome in, Christina, welcome in, Bill, welcome in, Christine, Sunshine, Cannabis Queen, welcome in, Anna D, Joe Wonka, Kimberly Wilkins, Susie Cat, Rebecca, Adam, and Kathy Riviera. Welcome in, guys. Okay, you guys, so we'll get right to it. We're answering questions on what's going on in our world politically, and also just current events. If you have any current events you want me to read on, we'll do that too, okay? We're not doing private readings, but we're doing those, okay? And everything needs to be in caps, okay? When you're going to ask me a question. If you guys are going to talk to each other, leave it all lowercase, and then that way I know, you know, how to go. I know who has a question for me to ask, so make sure you put it in caps, okay? Did I say welcome in, Kathy and Christina? Christopher, welcome in. Quiet Breezy, welcome in, sweetie. One of my wonderful moderators. Oh, good, Christina. Mallow says, don't forget about Boycott Monday. Seems to be working because Target is meeting with Al Sharpton. You know what Al Sharpton's thinking? Oh, wait a minute, you guys. This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Okay. You know Al Sharpton, he's just looking at him like this. You know Al Sharpton, he has that, excuse my language, okay? But he has that resting bitch face, okay? He can be totally happy, but he's always like this. It's hilarious. I mean, he's not even in a bad mood, but he always is like this. You know, he has that face. They're talking to him. He's just all. In his head, he's probably going, should have thought about that before you supported that Orange Menace. Told you. You messed around and found out. Okay. Yeah, Quiet Breezy. He has that serious face. Barbara says, so true. Sorry about the little swear word, but that's what he has, though. He cracks me up. Hey, Linda, welcome in. And Joyce, welcome in. Okay, Joyce says, did Hexeth just do another single gate a few hours ago? Did he? Okay, Joyce, did you hear about this? Or are you, let me know if you just heard about this a few hours ago, and I'll ask, so you know for sure that he did this. Hey, Nathan, welcome in. My wonderful, one of my wonderful moderators. Welcome in, Barbara and Joanka. Okay, now, okay, everyone's saying yes, he did. Okay. Okay. Cannabis Queen wants to know, will Marjorie Taylor Greene go to prison for insider trading? Clear. Spirit, will Marjorie Taylor Greene go to prison for insider trading? No. I thought that I'd gotten yes for that before. But things change. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I've even asked. You guys, I've done so many readings. I've asked so many questions. Sometimes I just can't remember. Okay, Sharon says, yes, Hexeth did again. What an idiot. Well, he's not an idiot. He's a criminal. He wants to share information with whatever hoodlums like Putin that he can. So, there you go. Sorry, you guys. As soon as I get on, my nose starts. Linda, welcome in. And Linda says, Kamala is giving a speech in May at the DNC. Do you think she will make a huge announcement? Linda, what's the DNC doing in May? What kind of thing are they doing in May? Usually they don't get together like once a year on TV. Yeah, let me know. Christina says maybe Marjorie Taylor Greene is snitching to save her own. Welcome in, LVJ Creations. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, make sure that you put your question that you want me to ask on my pendulum. We're doing yes or no questions, so we can do a whole lot on the pendulum. Hey, Gray Raven, welcome in, sweetie. One of my wonderful moderators. Oh, good, your company just left, so you're able to make it. Okay, very good. Okay, Becky says they're having a big fundraiser of $25,000 a plate. All right, well, let's ask that then. Clear. Spirit. In May, when Kamala gives her speech at the DNC, will she make a huge announcement? No. Clear. Is that Spirit? Is that because she will have already made a huge announcement? Okay. It's saying yes. Let's hope that that's her running for president again and getting the Orange Menace out. Okay. Hey, Bill, welcome in. And Bill has a question. Spirit, is Musk going to prison soon? Look at that. Yes. Can't wait to see that. I know what I want to ask about that. Clear. Spirit. How do I want to ask it? Spirit, will we see Musk getting arrested? No. Okay. I want to see him get arrested. Hey, Blueberry, welcome in. Gigi, welcome in. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask Michelle. Times are always very, take them with a grain of salt, the time situation, but let's see what it says, okay? Clear. Spirit, will Trump be out by August? It says yes. So let's just pray the energy stays the same and he's out by August or way before. Please. I hope it's way before. Okay, Nathan said, Angie, did you see Kamala posted on her Instagram with her husband and kids for Easter? Oh, I didn't see that. That's awesome. Okay, Joyce said, Musk gave nuke information to Pooty. I'm trying to think what I just read on. Did that happen when the whistleblower came out and said, hey, they're giving information, they're sending information out, and I think it's to Russia, and Russia's trying to get in to the system? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, Joanka, will the courts charge Trump with contempt? Clear. Spirit, will the courts charge the Orange Menace with contempt? Yes. So what are they going to do with them? Clear. Will they arrest Trump? It's saying yes. Clear. Is this the thing? Is this the constitutional crisis that takes him out of the Oval Office? They're saying yes. They're saying yes, and I'm not actually that surprised or shocked, because what he's doing is a serious constitutional crisis. You don't ignore federal judges, and you don't ignore the Supreme Court. And, I mean, you're dealing with the Constitution. So, yeah, I could see this be the thing that takes him out. I'm not saying for sure, but I could see it. And the pendulum energy says so. Okay, Joyce said 1 for union data. Okay, yeah. That's what the whistleblower was talking about. Was it? I God, I've done so many readings. And for the nuke information to Pooty at different times. Jeez. Okay, Jesse, welcome in. And this is Jesse's question. Clear. Spirit, will Kamala become president in 2025? It's still saying yes, guys. I've never gotten a no on that question, not even once. Okay. Oh, that's a good one, Linda. And if I haven't welcomed you in, Linda, welcome in. Spirit, will Garcia be released this week? Say no. Okay, let me ask this. Does Garcia have much longer to have to be in that prison? Will he be there much longer? No. Okay. So he's not going to be there that much longer, it's saying. But it's not next week. Okay. Okay, Nathan said, Kamala said, on Easter, we celebrate joy, hope, and our faith in renewal, even through the darkest times. To all those celebrating today, our family wishes you a happy Easter. Oh, that's nice. Okay. You guys, you know what I want to do a reading on? I want to do a reading on where is the Orange Menace's family? Like the one son especially, Junior, he's a loudmouth, okay? The blonde one, he don't really talk that much. But where are they? They don't show up for nothing. They don't say anything. Is that because they know that he's getting kicked out of there? Yeah, I'm really, I want to do a reading on that. I'll probably do a reading on that tomorrow. Okay. Okay, Linda has another question. Clear. Spirit, will there be another market crash this week? Yep. Not a shocker. Okay, LVJ, welcome in. And LVJ, okay, I should know this probably, but I'm not sure of. Okay, I'm sorry. I should know this abbreviation, but I haven't. I don't know which one you're saying. Nimrod. Who is Nimrod? Let me know, and I'll go back to the bottom and answer your question. Sorry about that. I probably should know who Nimrod is. There's a lot of different abbreviations though. So, and once you start using one, you kind of keep using it. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me go back down to the bottom. Sorry about that, guys. I was just kind of looking. Oh, okay. I haven't heard of Nacho Nimrod. But I like it because nachos are orange and he's a Nimrod. I like that one. Okay. So you had your question. LBJ. Let me go back up and find your question. What is... Okay. Okay. Clear. Again, that's a time situation, and times just take them with a grain of salt. Okay, guys, we'll ask. Clear. Spirit, will we be getting rid of the orange menace in the next 2 months? It's saying yes. Oh, it's a big yes. Look at that. Now, the thing I like about is giving, instead of giving an exact date, if we can do a time period, it's still, take it with a grain of salt, but it's better than an exact day time. Special time. I don't know why none of us readers can get exact time. Well, yeah, I do know, because in the spirit world, there is no time. That's a human thing. So I'm loving all of the marches. All 50 states yesterday. Were they marching again like that today, or was that just yesterday? Baby asked, did Don Jr. set up the El Salvador? I heard that that he's friends with him. Clear. Spirit, did Don Jr. set up the El Salvador plan? No. I wonder if what's that guy's name with the pointed ears? He's real ugly, mean, like the devil, probably worse than Trump. What is his name? One of you guys will know at the bottom. Tell me who I'm talking about. Miller. That's it. Clear. Did Steve Miller set up the whole thing with El Salvador? Was it his idea? Look at that. Yes. Something that mean and cruel. Doesn't that sound like Steve Miller? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, Linda wants me to ask this question. I think we already asked this, but it's fine. We'll ask again. Clear. Spirit, will Marjorie Taylor Greene be gone this month due to insider trading at the White House? No, not this month, but I wonder if she'll be busted. Clear. Spirit, eventually, will Marjorie Taylor Greene go to jail for insider trading? Look at that. Yes. Yeah, I had got that she could do some jail time for it. Just, I guess, not in the immediate. Okay. Careful with my shirt here. Okay, Cheryl wants to know this again. Take the time with a grain of salt, but we'll ask this. Clear, Spirit, will the Orange Menace be out of office by the end of April? No. Okay, not by the end of April. Okay. Oh, that's a good question, Helen. I like that. That's a good question. And welcome in, Helen. Clear, Spirit, will Hegseth get dumped over his second leak? No. Clear. Spirit, will Hegseth get thrown out of office? No. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace fire Hegseth? No. Okay. Clear. Spirit, will Hegseth leave when the Orange Menace gets removed from office? Is that when he'll end up leaving? Yeah, he'll be out of there with the rest of them. Let's see if Hegseth is going to go to jail. Clear. Spirit, is Hegseth going to go to prison? Yes. Let's ask this. Clear. Spirit, is Hegseth still drinking like a fish? Linda wants to know, is Kash Patel really gone? Because someone else told me that he got a different job in the White House. I don't know. Let's ask Spirit. Clear. Spirit, is Kash Patel really gone? It's saying yes. Okay. Oh, that's a good one, Bob. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace be out before June? Out before June? Yes. Oh, okay. You said it like this. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace be out before the June parade? Yes. I've always gotten that he ain't gonna have that parade. He'll be out before then. Thank God. Nobody wants to see a parade with him. What a narcissist. You want to parade for yourself. Even just as bad with Harvard. He has a laundry list of things. Basically, he wants to be the president of Harvard. He is a narcissist beyond belief. He is flipping nuts. He wants to be able to decide, he wants to get rid of DEI, of course. He wants to decide who they need to fire, who they need to keep. He wants to get rid of all their international student programs. He wants to be able to control the curriculum. Who the hell do you think you are? This man is insane. He's out of his damn mind. He's literally out of his mind. Okay. Christina goes, troll busters are striking. Be afraid, trolls. Be very afraid. That's a good one. Okay. I never even see the trolls because you guys are awesome. Moderators, you guys are awesome. You guys just be hitting those trolls. I don't even ever see them. Joe W, welcome in. Yeet Child, welcome in. JZS, welcome in. Okay. Joe W, what will China take away Ivanka's patents she received back in 2016? Oh, okay. That's a good one. Clear. Spirit, will China take away Ivanka's patents she received in 2016? No. Okay. Okay, let's see about RFK. This is from LVJ Creations. Clear. Spirit, will RFK Jr. be put out before too much more damage is done? No. Clear. Will RFK Jr. be removed when the Orange Menace is removed? Is that when he's removed? Yes. Okay. Gray Raven. Yeah. All questions in caps. Thank you, Gray Raven. I like that one, Christina Mello. That's good. Spirit, will Steve Hitler Miller go to jail? Yes, and it's a big yes. Awesome. Oh, that's a good one too. Linda, clear. Spirit, will there be more leaks coming out this month from Hexith? That's in flux. My pendulum just was like this. I don't know. Okay. Does Mr. Imhoff still support his wife's former vice president to become president? Oh, Imhoff. Okay, that's her husband's last name. Okay. This is from Zelda. And welcome in, Zelda. Spirit, does Mr. Imhoff still support his wife, former vice president, to become president? Yep. Yay. Yep, he still supports his wife to become president. Thank God. I mean, you could understand if he'd be like, I don't want any more of this. It's a nightmare. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, Nathan, let me ask that. Clear. Spirit, will Mar-a-Lago become a prison for the Orange Menace? Yes. And that's what I've always gotten. That he's not going to be in actual prison, but they're going to make a nice little prison for him at Mar-a-Lago. Cheryl wants me to ask this question. We just asked this, Cheryl. Will the Orange Menace be out by the end of April? And it said no. But like I said, with time, take it with a grain of salt because time is very, very hard to get right. Okay. Clear. Spirit, is president of, okay, clear. Is the president of El Salvador have any dealings with Epstein and Trump? Okay, it says no. Okay. Let's ask this. Clear. Spirit, is Epstein still alive? Dang. Saying yes. And I've seen other people that said yes too. What's Epstein's girlfriend's name? I want to know if she's been released, if she's been pardoned. Clear. Clear. Spirit, has Epstein's girlfriend, has she been pardoned? Saying yes. Clear. Are they together? And it's saying yes. Clear. Are they in the country, in the United States? No. Okay. Okay, let me go back down to the bottom. everybody, if you guys can, hit the thumbs up, please. There's like 181 people, 200 people, something like that, and like 64 thumbs up. So if we can hit the thumbs up button, and anybody who's watching, who's not participating in the chat, can you leave a thumbs up? And also, yeah, make sure you leave a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. Anybody here who hasn't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. I've asked this before, and I think it said yes. Clear. Spirit. Does Melania have a boyfriend? Yes. Clear. Has Melania divorced the Orange Menace? Yes. And I've asked both those before, and I've seen other readers ask too, and they've both been yes. So okay, Barbara Warwick, is there a possible prisoner exchange in the works for freeing Garcia? Clear. Spirit, is there a possible prisoner exchange in the works for freeing Garcia? It is just shaking like crazy. So that's telling me that maybe it is. It's in flux right now. JZS said, did you see the resistance growing to millions? Okay, now, are you talking about the march yesterday? Because wasn't the march in all 50 states? Let me know. Was it millions of people? I thought it was thousands, but let me know. I thought it was maybe hundreds of thousands. I don't know. But tell me, is it now millions? That is awesome. So JZS, tell me at the bottom. I'll be back down there in a second. Okay, LVJ has a question. Clear. Are the videos with China spilling the tea about luxury brands in America legit? Yes. Oh, okay. JZS says, no, I mean millions surrounding the White House daily. Okay, very good. Wait, I just forgot what I asked. Let me ask this again. This is LVJ's question. Clear. Spirit, are the videos with China spilling the tea about the luxury brands in America legit? Saying yes. What's the tea? I haven't heard about that yet. That Louis Vuittons and fake Louis Vuittons are all made in the same factory in China? Is that the tea? Okay. Christina says, I think I asked this before, but where is the flip-flopper Nikki Haley at? I know. You know what? I'll do that during the week when I'm reading questions or when I'm, pulling cards. You guys, just a second. I'm getting hot as all get out. Just 1 second. I got to turn on my air conditioner or turn it down. I mean, I have it on. I got to turn it down. Just 1 second. Kyle, are you hot? God, I'm burning up.
Colder is 70.
No, it was 73. Sorry about that. Maybe it's the window. I don't know. Probably because I'm 56 and I'm probably having a hot flash. Okay. All right. All right, let me go back down to the bottom. Welcome in, Amelia. Really? Amelia just said Saturday, April 19th, 8.4 million protesters nationwide. That's awesome. Do you guys think that's awesome? I think that's an awesome number because I've heard other people. There's a lady, she lives in, I think, England, and she says that she gets from her guides that there needs to be a lot more people. I think 8.4 million is good. Yeah, everyone's saying awesome, great, wow. I think it's awesome. And I knew it was going to grow. I knew it was just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And also, like the Harvard thing. God, that sun is really coming in here. That Harvard thing. Look, I got poster board. Let me put this in front of this thing because it's just really glaring in my eyes. Anyway, that Harvard, when Harvard refused the Orange Menace's demands, that is, I think that's going to catch on like wildfire. I think I did a reading on that this week, didn't I? Yeah, I did a reading on it. And it said, yeah, that's a tipping point for other influential schools and companies to start going against the Orange Menace. I'm like, thank God. Nobody should capitulate to him. Nobody. Don't back down to him. Don't back down to him for nothing. Stand up. Okay, that's a lot better. That sun was coming in. Okay. Okay, LVJ says, yep, China has been saying that all of the luxury brands are made in China and shipped here and claiming that they're from Italy, etc. Okay, wait. China has been saying that all of luxury brands are made in China and shipped here and claiming they were from Italy. Oh, okay. So what I said was right, huh? That's crazy. I can see that. Everyone says, oh, they're from Italy. They're made in Italy, and they're really made in China. Okay, Christina says, they said the Pope didn't want to see Vance, but the Pope, being a man of honor, did, but didn't really want to. Love the Pope. Yes, I love Pope Francis too. Okay. Linda, I saw that there were lots of totes coming from China, are just sitting waiting to be shipped to the U.S. Mess. JZS says, is Letitia James going to be safe and successful in prosecuting him again? Okay. Clear. Spirit. Is Letitia James going to be safe and successful in prosecuting the Orange Menace again? Is she going to be safe? Okay, it's saying yes. Okay, now, why is she going after him? Is she going after him? What did he do in New York? She's not going after him for tariffs, is she? What is she going after him for? Let me know at the bottom, JZS. Christina says, the couch humper, J.D. Vance, is a disgrace. He is a disgrace. Okay, Susie Cat says, and welcome in, Susie Cat, unless I welcomed you already. If not, you get a double welcome. I saw a post on Facebook that said Felon 47 is targeting Harvard because they rejected Barron. I'm sure. I'm sure he tried to go there. They rejected him too. Okay. The tax thing. Okay, wait, what tax thing? Nathan, what tax thing? I know I should know this, but my brain, there's so much going on in my brain, it's crazy. Because I know she already prosecuted him the one time. Remember, he owes like $500,000 that he's never paid. Greg Raven says, Harvard University is not a place for the dumbest human being in the world. That would be the Orange Menace. Straight up. All right, Linda, I'll ask that. Spirit, does the Orange Menace sleep more than 3 hours per night? Nope. Thank you, Tennessee Chin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Tennessee Chin. And Tennessee Chin, welcome in. LVJ said, so I have said for years, people don't realize they're paying thousands of dollars for a label. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada. Isn't that a mess? And it's not even, and I've heard this before too. That's why I said it kind of flippantly, but I've heard before. A lot of times you'll be paying for a nail polish, top dollar. It's all made in the same factory. A lot of stuff just is made in China and they say it's made somewhere else. And it's not. Yeah, Linda says Trumpenstein looks like a walking zombie because of the lack of sleep. He's so oafy looking. He's just always like this. Just always. Okay. He's also accumulating. Oh, that's awesome. He's accumulating interest on that tax case. That's what JZS said. Awesome. Gray Raven says, all brands I could never afford. I hit the jackpot with brand name Pierce. That's worth $300 for $8 at Savers. Woohoo! Linda said he could barely walk straight. I know. And they're still talking about Biden. At least Biden's not a complete lunatic. And we would just be going in a nice little path and prices would go down slowly, but just keep going down. Did you guys see the gas here in Vegas now? We had gotten down to when Biden was in, the gas was going down. We got down to like 330, some places 320 here in Vegas. Since the Orange Menace is in there, we're already back up to $3.80. Before you know it, it's going to be $4. Just the gas alone ruins the economy. And then we got tariffs on top of that. And the high prices. Mess. 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 Okay, you guys have some questions here. Will Orange ever pay New York owed? Oh, that's a good one, Joyce. Clear Spirit. Will the Orange Menace ever pay New York the money he owes for his taxes? Yes. Let's see if he'll pay that. I think it's $500,000. Excuse me. Clear Spirit. Will the Orange Menace ever pay the $500,000 to New York that he owes? Okay, it's saying yes. Linda says gas in Atlanta is more than $3.09. The cheapest is $2.69. Girl, I have not seen gas in the twos since the coronavirus. Now, when coronavirus was here, remember, gas was cheap because nobody was using it. So, demand was down. So the gas was way cheaper. It was in the twos. But as soon as coronavirus was, we all started driving again, it shot straight up. And since then, I haven't seen it anywhere in the twos. Oh, Gray Raven, that's awesome. $259. I would love that. Yeah, Joyce says $500 million he owes to New York. Dang. Jay-Z said that they're paying $275 to $280. Jeez. $290 to $310, Linda says. $269 in Florida. Why in Vegas are we paying like so much? And we've been paying so much. And so is California's even worse. $369, Quiet Breezy. Dang, $5 in Seattle? That's horrible. $2.89 in Indiana. Why is it over $3? Why is it like $3.80 here? That's crazy. Okay. $4 in Tacoma, Washington? Jeez. LBGA says maybe some sleep deprivation will do him in. Okay, Linda has this question. Clear, Spirit. Will more Republicans come over to the Dems this week? It's not doing anything but shaking. It's in flux. I sure hope they're thinking about it. Okay, you guys, in just about 5 minutes, we're going to have the giveaway, okay? Gray Raven says gas is $4.63 in San Francisco. Add some gas stations. That doesn't help my cousin who is barely making ends meet down there. Yeah, California is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. $4.63 a gallon. And yeah, some places there it's 5 and 6. It's ridiculous. $3.89, I think. EMT girl says in Pennsylvania, is that? Texas, $2.70. $2.59 in Texas to $2.89. Andrea says. BB, by her, it's $2.70. We're right next to Texas. Why are we at over $3? Why are we almost to $4? Mess. Okay, Linda says Mike Johnson looks like his daddy Trumpenstein. He looks terrible. Is Mike Johnson ready to walk away? Let's ask. Clear, Spirit. Is Mike Johnson ready to walk away? Look at that. Yes. Clear, Spirit. Is Mike Johnson under high stress from the Orange Menace? Look at that. Yep. Carolyn says $2.99 for the low and $3.39 for the best gas. Sheen says $3.36 in Philadelphia. Kay says $2.89 in Indiana. Lazy says I'll just say lazy, $3.19. And Michelle said Seattle is $5. Crazy. Quiet Breezy says $3.69. What? Blueberry says it was $2 at Sam's Club. Florida $2.69. What is with the twos? Brianna says $2.90 to $3.10. Okay, will Jack Smith be the next Attorney General? I got yes. Let's ask. I got to be calmless. Clear. Spirit. Will Jack Smith be the next Attorney General? Look at this. Clear. It said yes. Clear. Spirit. Will it be under Kamala's administration? Yes. That's what I've gotten. Wouldn't that be beautiful? He's the AG. Oh my God. The Orange Menace gets removed. Kamala gets in there. And then Jack Smith is the AG. Oh my God. He'll probably have a heart attack from that. Look, a black woman. Well, she's mixed, but I'm sure he just thinks of her as a black woman. Black woman is president of the United States. He is kicked out of the White House for cheating and a million other things. And then Jack Smith, who he hates also, becomes the AG. I love it. I love it. Kay says, I wonder if Muskie is still leaving at the end of the month. Let's ask. Clear, Spirit. Is Muskrat still leaving at the end of April? It's shaking because I think it's May. Clear, Spirit. Is Muskrat still leaving in the early part of May? Is he still leaving? Yes. Clear. Will the Doge boys be leaving with him? Yes. Clear. Is Muskrat going to go to prison? Yes. Clear. Are the Doge boys, are they going to prison? Yes. Good. They all deserve to go to prison. Okay, you guys, we're going to do the giveaway. Okay, Linda says, my pastor met with Tarhet Ober, the weekend pastor Jamal Bryant, and after speaking to the Target CEO, he only met one demand out of 8. So he said, stay away from Target. Target, I thought y'all were serious. I thought you wanted black people and minorities to start shopping again, or anybody who's an ally. I thought you wanted us back. Obviously not. Okay. All right. So we're going to do the giveaway. Make sure you only put your name in once. Anybody who lives in another country, I'll put $12 in your PayPal account, or we'll work that out. And I will put KAMALA. I'll put go in the chat when to start. So don't anyone do anything yet. And once the chat starts, don't talk anymore, okay? But put KAMALA in once you see the word go. But I'm not going to do it yet. I just want to show you what you're going to get today. Oh, and whoever won last week, I just got your stuff sent out. So you'll be getting it here shortly, but I just got it sent out. Into tarot cards. These are fabulous. And whenever I give out tarot cards, it always has the meaning on the card, okay? It's not the cards that don't have the meaning on them. So you don't have to have them memorized. So this is Into Tarot. And then for journals, then you can choose a journal. You can choose the red native, the red warrior. Let's call him the red warrior. Okay? You can choose the red warrior. Now, this is one, okay, now this isn't a journal, but this will be made into a journal. And this is what I call, these are my like advanced collages. I do all these, I take magazines and I just do all this cool stuff and make them look like almost like a painting, or like maybe it's a computerized. So anyway, you can call this the flower collage, okay? So, and this will be made into a journal. So you can choose this one, or you can choose the Empress, or you can choose Maps of Peace. Okay? All right. So I'm going to push go now. All right, I push go. Put KAMALA in. Thank you, BB. Yeah, I love doing these. I saw a lady on YouTube, and she's an artist, and she's a collage artist, and this is what she does as a living. She does collages, and she puts them together like this. Like, I just think it's so cool. Because you can't tell, I mean, if you just look at it, you're like, oh, is that computer art or something? But no, it's all stuff I got from magazines, and I put them together. It's really fun. I love doing it. So relaxing. So relaxing. I got some new, really cutesy cute stuff of collages that I'm going to be doing. Well, it's mixed media. It's collaging and mixed media together. So I'll have some stuff for next week. Some new stuff that I'm working on. And I'll be making videos on how to create that, this collaging that I'm going to be doing and mixed media, but it'll be on my other channel. It'll be on my other channel. And my other channel used to be called My Fairy Treasures. And now it's called Angie's Old School Crafting. So if you can, go join the other channel. Especially if you're looking for some type of crafting or art to do. I have thousands of videos on that channel about crafting, arting, the whole thing. I should put it in the, did I put it in the description? If I didn't put it in the description, I will for next week. You can just put My Fairy Treasures in and it'll still come up. It comes up for a while when you change your name. So what the heck? All right. All right. I'll give it a little bit more. Yes. Digital art. That's what I mean. Thanks, BB. But it's not digital art. Oh, what I do though is, this isn't the original. I do the original on like an 11 by 14 piece of like watercolor paper. And then I make prints out of it. So this is a print. And when you make the print, that's when it really looks like digital art. Okay. Looks like everything's slowed down. Okay, so I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Oh, oh, there it is. Angie's Old School Crafting. Yeah, because you know what? I'm on my for some reason I cannot see the chat in HerballyHipTarot. I don't know why. So I have to go to my other channel, Angie's Old School Crafting. So I just put my thing in there, and that's my other channel. And that's all crafting, art. So I teach crafting, I teach art. I have a lot of Dollar Tree hauls on there from like a month ago. I haven't done Dollar Tree hauls for a while on there, but there's a ton of crafting and art. Okay, lots of it. Okay, let me roll it here. Okay, here we go. Linda Russell, woohoo! All right, Linda Russell. Congratulations. Linda, tell me what you want. And do you need to see anything again, or do you know what you want? Linda Russell. Oh, that's the other thing I want to say. HerballyHipTarot Yahoo email is in the description. Make sure you email me your address. Give me your real name, your YouTube name, and your address, okay? Okay, so did Linda say what she wanted? You're welcome, Linda. So which one did you want? Did you want the flower collage? This will be made into a journal, okay? Do you want maps of peace? This will be made into a journal. Do you want the Empress? Or do you want the Red Warrior? And you're going to get the Into Tarot cards, okay? What did she say? The first one. What did I do first? Was it this one? Let me know. Was it this one? Linda, let me know if it's this one. And you know what? I need to... I need a sticky note. Yes. Okay. Yeah. It'll be made into a journal. And just make sure you give me your YouTube name, your real name, and my email address is in the description, and it's HerballyHipTarot. Okay. Let me just put your name on this. Linda Russell. All right. All right, Linda, I put that on here. This will be made into a journal, and this is coming to you, okay? All right, you guys, that is it for this one. You guys, thank you so much for showing up for me. Thank you for showing up for each other. Thank you to my wonderful, wonderful moderators. And you guys, hopefully this whole nightmare, we're at the end. I feel we're at the end. Other readers feel we're getting towards the end now. Let's all hang in there, okay? All right, love all of you guys. See you guys tomorrow. I'll be making videos tomorrow, of course. All right, love, peace, and happiness. Bye, guys.